do these things. What would you prefer? Yellow spandex?
Did you see anything? No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls again. Good!
Well, I'll tell you, nobody handles garbage better than we do.
You don't remember?
For you, the day bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday. What are you smiling about?
Dude, I almost had you.
Left cheek! Left cheek! Left cheek!
What is happening, everybody? Welcome to, I don't know what episode we're on, but this is News and Review. Well, Talib1980_collects presents News and Review. This is the week of, what is it, 10/13? Last Monday was the start of the week. So, yeah, here we are. A week later, and we got some juicy stuff this week. So first off, let's oh wait, no. So we normally always start off with Transformers. So let's start off with Transformers. And I know we're used to price increases. That's not the problem here.
The price is wrong, bitch.
The problem is, if you go to Hasbro Pulse, you'll see recently stocked or stuff that's been in stock or things about to come in stock. They've increased the prices. Now, this is primarily Transformers on these slides, but they've done it with everything. Star Wars, Classified, Marvel Legends. It's like a lot of, like, the Hot Wheel collabs have been a $5 increase from what the original pre-order price was. $10 on the Commanders, another $3 to $8 on Deluxe and Voyagers. I mean, it's like you want to keep your pre-order, so they're honoring the pre-order prices, but they are not honoring them at all. So the things are going up, which it is. I'm not a fan of it. It irks me a little bit. So shop around, I guess, is the thing. So next up, so here's more stuff. I mean, it was just all the different products. So sadly, all this stuff has went up. So I don't get it. Like I said, I know prices. I'm well aware. 3 things: death, taxes, and price increases on our toys. But to increase the prices of things that have been in there on older products is kind of a pain in the butt. So not a big fan. So next up, shoot, I forget what this was called. This was like Japan's hobby and model show, I think is what it was called. And Takara had quite a large display set up. Yeah, it was called Japan Model Hobby Show. So first off, we get the reveal of what Transformers Overgear was or is. So this was teased during the T-Spark event from Takara a couple weeks ago. So the first two characters they're doing is the truck is Ironhide. So it's very much inspired from the almost like Bayverse design, but on steroids. And then the helicopter is Blackout, which is inspired from Bayverse as well. I mean, even how the rotor blades turn into kind of like his dreads in the back. So interesting. Not sure on height or price point, but if it's Takara, these things are probably going to be expensive. There's more images of the Blackout. Next up, same thing. The Japanese hobby show. Takara showed off their next MPs that are coming soon. So we have the MP Soundwave, the MPG 19. Well, it's MPG. The Stylegen Optimus Prime and Road Hauler. Haul, as in hauling things, dragging them. Not holla. And then here's some more images of the Stylegen Optimus Prime. Don't think I'm in on this. Or the Soundwave. I have my perfect version of Soundwave from Fans Toys. Holler, though, on the other hand, I might be picking it up. This was my favorite mold was the Grapple Inferno mold from Takara. Just how it cleaned up in the back was probably one of the best MPs that came out of Takara. So definitely got this one on the pre-order list. Next up, as we were teased during the T-Spark event, Masterpiece movie series is back, but now it's called Masterpiece Movie Series Next, and they are starting off with Sideswipe. I don't 100% remember what this design looked like, but man, he looks really beefy up top, and he has the wheel like feet. And I don't know, like if you look at that first picture, like do you need the effect pieces to have this guy stand up? He looks a little bit chunky. I'd like to see more. I have all the other MPM Bayverse figures because they completed that at the end of the Masterpiece movie series. But you kind of look at the back on this image, at the back of the feet, it looks like he has heels, so he might be able to stand without those, but really thick upper body. So I'll have to look at the character design, see how close it matches, but I'm kind of interested. This is from the Rise of the Fallen movie. And then next up, we have more images from the T-Spark event. This is the Evangelion crossover with Transformers. And this definitely looks like the 2007 Prime a little bit here, mixed up with the Evangelion. Next up, of course, we were going to get the Diaclone colored Ultra Magnus, and this premiered there as well. So this is the first seeing this design. I don't have any pictures of the Prime, but you can kind of see like the Prime in there. It's like that dark blue. So looking forward to seeing pre-orders for this go up. And also stuff that we've already seen before. They had the pre-production sample of the painted pre-production sample of the Ultra Magnus Missing Link. And then a lot of this stuff we saw during NYCC. We saw the prototypes at SDCC, but this is Takara's Age of the Primes releases. Here's more of them. And then there's the convention exclusive Nemesis Armada Prime with the Saber team. Perceptor with his 2 cassette pack, Rat Bat and Ramhorn. Here's some of the Studio Series stuff. Transformers 1, Arachnid, and is that Dark of the Moon barricade? Or it might have been the Last Night barricade. And then here's Windcharger. I can't remember what Bumblebee this is. Is it Bumblebee movie? Bumblebee? Possibly because it's a Volkswagen Bug. Yeah, it's Bumblebee movie Bumblebee. And then the Nemesis Prime from the Last Night. And we have more pictures of the Studio Series Soundwave. And that was all from the show in Japan. So next up, these kind of leaked out. So there was word that Hasbro wasn't going to do a box set of these or any other re-releases of the Devastator. I don't know about Superion was off the table, but it looks like Takara is doing their own box sets of these. So it'll be kind of interesting if we'll get any of these in the States. I'm sure if there's a will, there's a way of finding to get imports here. But so next up, we have Blokees. I think this was the Chinese Toy Expo, the CTE. They showed off their Bruticus, and I am in on this set. So no details of how you can get, like, if it's a box set. So far, all that we know right now is the most recent Defender wave that's available. You can get Brawl. The next Defender wave that's coming out has Onslaught and Swindle. Haven't heard anything about Blast Off or Vortex, or if there's like a combined kit, sort of like what came with Devastator. But looking at it, it looks like he has thighs, hands, feet, the chest. I'm going to say that it's a kit that has those pieces in it. And then here's another wide shot of the case with the rest of that Defender wave. As you can see, Swindle and Onslaught right there. And this is all pending licensors' approvals, so we'll see if we actually get this stuff. But I mean, they got approval from Devastator. So more from Blokees. There's Blocky Wheels. Now this is their Optimus Prime along with Roller. And as you can see, looks like they're doing a Mirage, Hound. I'm not sure who the other two are. But the funny thing is, they could repaint these easily into other figures. Like that Hound could be a Swindle. The Mirage could be a drag strip. So interesting stuff coming from Blokees. More from Blokees at CTE. Here is a preview of their next Shining Wave and their next, I think, Galaxy Wave. So the Shining Wave, I think, has Shockwave and Starscream. And then the next Galaxy Wave has a redone Megatron and a Bombshell. So Megatron's kind of getting the upgrade that Optimus Prime got in the most recent Galaxy Wave. And then there's an image of the Galaxy Wave that should be coming out soon if it's not out already. Some people have it in hand. Next up, we have more images of their next Action Class, Tarn, and Prime, Optimus Prime. And we are getting a redo of the Megatron, but this one is a translucent purple. Luckily enough, I am not, I got the regular Megatron, so I am good. Oh, wrong thing. That kind of spoiled something. But, so next up, we are on the third-party section of Transformers News. And here is our first TFCon reveal. So this is the fans hobby TFCon exclusive MBO8B Helmsman. So this is based off I forget the name of the character, but it's one of the European designs, like the one of the, was it the Turbo Masters? Was that what they were called? But this is based off the Overlord mold. And this should be available at TFCon this coming weekend. Looks cool, but I am good because I didn't get any of these exclusives. So typically these exclusives, whatever doesn't sell out at the show, will go up for sale on Chosen Prime, and it does not last long. So if you're not going to TFCon, be prepared to hit up Chosen Prime and pick it up. Next up, some artwork come out for the 2.0 of Galvatron from Fans Toys. That supposedly is supposed to ship November, late October, early November. I don't have it for pre-ordered, but I don't have a Galvatron in my Masterpiece collection, and the 2.0 looks amazing. Plan is to add that to the collection for sure. Next up, I forget who, Magnificent Mecha MMO1G. So this is just a repaint of their, is this the Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime? Yeah, it's the Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime. Not sure. I've seen all these different colors of Prime. I don't know what this represents. But yeah, so that's coming out. And then next up from Craftsman Toys. So the other week, or well, some weeks ago, we've seen that they are doing a Volcanicus with Grimlock. So now this is their first of the Predacon, or not Predacons, the Seacons. This is Overbite. So I guess they're doing the Seacons as well. And this is at Masterpiece scale. I mean, looking at the guy holding it. So makes me wonder if there's similar engineering between the Seacons and Volcanicus, and they're like, you know, dual purposing. But looking forward to more updates on this. Next up, MMC test shot of Mixmaster showed up. So really good head sculpt on him. So I'm not in him on the MMC Devastators, but another installment of the Devastator Wars. Next up from Kang Toys, we have images of their Terahau. So this is their version of Swoop, but this is the Hero class, and the Hero class is the generation scaled their Transformers. So this should all scale really well with Hasbro's products. And so yeah, if you're interested, King Toys. Next up, probably one of the most anticipated releases, and this is going like there's not any pre-order on this. This is already up on Show Z right now. This will complete your Masterpiece Bruticus Blastoff. Looks great. I can't wait. Can't wait to add it to the team and to be able to complete Bruticus. Bruticus looks amazing. So this should have the thighs and lower waist packed in along with the hands. And yeah, Bruticus just looks really good. And there's a video on Magic Square's Facebook page. And this thing is almost as tall as the Generations Thrilling 30 Metroplex. Here's a real good picture of the team. And right here. Really fun stuff. Can't wait to add this to the team. So that wraps it up for Transformers news. Oh, hello. So let's just go on to general stuff. This is action figure related and Joe and some other stuff. So first up, this hit my socials. PowerCon's coming back. And I am excited for this because I am in Ohio and this is close by. I've been waiting for them to come back to have a nice toy show in the area again. They're also doing something called Motu Fest, which is next year, and that's in Cincinnati. It's going to be a little bit smaller, and then a full PowerCon will return in 2027. So here's hoping that happens. On the G.I. Joe front, I don't know if this is real or not, but so I found this on Facebook. So we're seeing an end cap of just all Ghost Vipers. It might be fake. I don't know. It's interesting if that's the case, but happy hunting. I never did zoom in on the prices to see if you could see if the prices were staged or not. But also, somebody shared a image of their special like Hasbro thing, and they've added some new things that wasn't there before. So like that G.I. Joe Transformers crossover with Cup is showing up, and then the police officers from Classified. So keep checking those displays, even if you've been before. There might be some new stuff that has showed up. Also at retail, hit those Rosses. There is all sorts of stuff on sale, from Marvel Legends to Transformers to Star Wars to G.I. Joe Classified. It's RossCon 2025. Next up, from Loyal Subjects, we have Wave 2 of their mask. So not much, just showed this image. Shoot, I can't remember all these names. There's Hurricane, Gator, and was it Piranha was the motorcycle, and then I forget the Bronco. But so if you're in that Loyal Subject stuff, I don't think the first stuff has hit people's hands yet, but it should be coming soon. Next up, we have some updates from Fans Hobby. So they are doing a upgrade kit for their yet to be released Not Fang. And then these missiles and wing can fit. Well, I don't think the wing can, but the missile pods can fit on the Air Eagle. And to kind of tease their next Air Eagle. So this went up for pre-order on the Chosen Prime this week. This is, I forget what this one's called, but this is pretty much based off the Ghost Hawk. So if you collected any of the modern G.I. Joe stuff, like the 4-inch stuff, this was in the 50th line. I think it was a two-pack vehicle 2-pack that came with the Wolf, the Cobra Wolf. And there's the light up features on this, and then there's what the original Joe one looked like. So, and if you guys aren't familiar with Fans Hobby's Air Eagle, so to avoid a C&D from Hasbro, they had to add these extra wing bits to it, but you can make it look like your vintage Ghost Hawk or Skyhawk, whatever you want to call it. Next up from Storm Arena, these two, I don't know if they were BBTS exclusives, but I know they went up on BBTS. So these are translucent Ken and Ryu. It's kind of like their power up when they're doing like a certain move. They kind of hit this purple hue. So I think those are available for pre-order right now. And then next up, so it wasn't just Transformers Blokees that was being shown off at CTE. There was a tease for Fast and the Furious, and I think that's an Ultraman. It's in the Netflix Ultraman from the Blokees wheels. And then now we have additional images of the Jurassic Park stuff, which showed up at CTE as well. So you can kind of see, I think these are Galaxy scale, but it's like their own like scale. They don't really scale with the other stuff, but you can kind of see the whole wave here. And then they were on display at CTE, so you can kind of get a good look at all these on the display. I think this might be Defender size because they have vehicles. Here's a few more images of the display. Not only Jurassic Park or Jurassic World, but they did have Batman on display at CTE. Now, this is the Batman Defender wave that was teased a couple days ago. I think it was teased last week. I think we had images of it last week on the news and review. But they have each one of the Batman paired with their Batmobile, and it looks like the Batman v Superman has an alternate color variant. And then here is the Batman. Same thing with the Batman. So that might be the chase. I'm trying to see if there's anything different other than the Batmobile or a different color. It looks like the chase might have more paint, like on the gauntlets and the belt. And then here's the main display of the Blokees wheels at CTE. And then here is the Ultraman Blokees wheels. And then the Fast and the Furious. So they are doing the family. I don't know which movie this was from. Was this like 7 or 6? I'm not sure. And there was also on display, they had one of the next wave of Marvel Spider-Man stuff. So you can see Spider-Man, Miles, there's a Green Goblin, Dr. Octopus, Mysterio in there, Scorpion, Venom, Spider-Ham, and Rhino. Those are looking good. And next up, we have more TMNT news. So last week we saw from Joy Toy the Leatherhead and Metalhead. Now we have Roadkill Rodney. It looks like this is coming on multi-figure pack, multi-different designs. So don't forget, these are 18th scale stuff. And they also revealed their party wagon. Really good images of this. But yeah, so it was a really small week. This is kind of what happens when we have like a big show 2 weeks ago, another big show last week. Just not as much stuff revealed this week, which, that's fine. Still a lot of the news. Tell me in the comments what you're the most interested in. I think for me was for sure the Magic Square Blast Off. I can't wait to be completing that team. And then probably next up is just seeing an update on that Galvatron. But if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel. Like this video, comment. Like I said, tell me what your favorite reveal was this week. Check me out and then share this video. Hype this video if you're watching on a mobile device. I don't even know if I have access to hype. Maybe you have to have a certain amount of subscribers or whatever. And I'd like to thank all the subscribers out there. Thank everybody for following me. Check me out on all the other social medias. I am posting news daily on Instagram, TikTok, X, on my Facebook page. Please go head to my Facebook page, Talib1980 collects _ collects. All the links will be in the description. I go live. I can't go live on Facebook yet. I think I'm like 40 followers or whatever it is, likers on Facebook in order for me to go live. So if you could head there and give me a like. I think that counts. That's what their version of a follower is. And just look me up on I'm doing 2 reviews a week, typically a Transformers review on Tuesday. So before this goes up, I'm trying to think of the timeline. So before this goes up, this will go up before. So Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern, I have a review for the Star Toys tracks. That will be going up. That thing was a pain in the butt to transform. Looks great. Looks amazing. Just really hard to transform. That'll be going up on Tuesday. And then Fridays is usually an action figure related review. And then I go live Sundays around 7 p.m. Eastern. Also, check me out on the Figure Fight Club channel. I do a show on Monday nights. It's called Decepticast. That's at 10:15 every Monday. And then I also am a co-host, so I am on Tuesday nights and Friday nights on the live. So check out the Figure Fight Club channel. I have to put that link in the description as well. So yeah, that's all I have for this evening. Whatever for this show, for this review. It was like I said, it's a short one, but that's what we want to do. We want to get in, get out, get all the news. If there's any other like toy lines that I'm not touching that you would like to hear about or see images, let me know, and then I'll try to pay a little bit more attention to them. So that's all I got. Take care. I'll see you in the next one. Good night and peace.